From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. Forced out to his left. Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long.
11. Stop.
Here's Burrow to throw right away. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And they want to get him going early in this one because, remember, he struggled throwing the football last week, and he's firing away to start this one. But that one was incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. To the sideline and incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. That is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Well, it's gutsy to go for it in the red zone. The problem there is they were in their own red zone. Why in the world did they do that?
They must have thought they had the exact play call that they needed to go a big way. And I'm still not even buying that one. I'm reaching on
You're
that
searching.
one. Actually reaching. But I do know this. On the other side of the field, that coaching staff was screaming at their defense. If you don't hit...
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Seven 0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's going to be caught by Moss. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Now it's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
11, MT, take. It's just set. Dot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow, touchdown number 18 on the year.
And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things pointing in the right direction, but now they...
Touchdown, Giants! Jalen Hyatt, 79 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Flush to his right.
That finds the former Jaguar, Calvin Ridley.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First time that they've called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
To the air again, Burrow. Incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. The quick slant caught. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Chase Brown
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
44 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame. Throwing now is Stroud. Completed to Hyatt.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. These two teams all tied after 1. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the foot.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Here we go. Let's go. Tonight.
Running left is Tracy.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
The Giants at 2-3 here to begin the new season. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Hey, Uno Mars. Hey.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
On the quick, right? 2J. 19 Texas. Tonight.
Stroud to throw it.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Tony. Alert the hot. Tonight.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Dancing to his left.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Down.
Right back to Tracy.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. Gano now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
11 MT, 11 MT.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow escaping the pressure right.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
11, 11, 11.
Burrow will throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From midfield now, Burrow. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Brian Burns. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Burrow on play action. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
On 1, ready?
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, MT, Tate. 11, 11, Thomas. 12, 12, 12. 11, Mighty. 11, Mighty.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. He completes it to Ridley. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Looking deep here for Chase. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They'll hand it to Tracy.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Down the left sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Gano the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
On 2.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase.
This is intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Oh, ready?
They'll start with a run by Tracy.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
Oh, design run for their wideout. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now Stroud. That one finds Hyatt.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Hey, south. 11. Oh, ready?
Stroud looking to throw.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19 Texas. Why Tony?
Here's Stroud. Hyatt has got it.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Looking Hyatt's way once again.
Touchdown!
Jalen Hyatt.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Giants will extend their lead here.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now it's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. In motion, Slayton. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And that's good for a pickup of 2. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud will look to throw once more.
Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 39. And they get 10 yards there and convert on third.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Stroud.
And that'll be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second and 10. Again, it's Stroud. That's to the rookie. It's Malik Neighbors.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Look the hot, look the hot.
And Stroud now to throw. Complete right side to Hyatt.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. This one caught by Ridley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
12. 11. 12. 11 MT. Dot.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. His throw incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35.
Here we go. Dot.
Here's Burrow.
And that one complete once again to Higgins.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Dot.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Here we go. 11 mighty. Dot.
Burrow looking to pass. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Here we go. Dot.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Let's get set. Dot.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak.
And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 22.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Throwing now is Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Hey, south. Hey, uno. Tonight.
Stroud to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this will be caught at the 30.
And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision.
Here we go.
And the slot man goes in motion left.
Now Stroud going to bat it forward on the touch pass.
Down he goes at the 23. 4.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards there and a first down. Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment and shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Stroud looking to change the play. Now it's Tracy.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Gano the extra point, and that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
1-1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though.
11,
this one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Being chased out left. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
11. Shot.
Burrow will throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang
11
on.
MT tank. 11 MT tank. Shot.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he will find Ridley on the left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Here we go. Stop.
Now Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
That one finds Hyatt.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards and a Giant first down.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
On the give, it's Tracy.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Now Stroud.
Buying time to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Stroud going to bat it forward on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere.
That one looks like he'll throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
3rd down, here's Tracy.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the left hash, this from 39. Gano's kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace where the other offense are going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Well, this was a